So this is part two of this video. So something I just remembered, I forgot to mention, where it says, I don't know what next to do. I was advised that the only remedy now is to buy another type of brain box and engine wire that is original, that is original old. Okay, that the original one is difficult to get. Okay, so what I could understand you're saying here is that your technician uh, has advised you or is suggesting that you buy another type of engine ECU with engine wiring harness. So if you are saying another type of engine ECU, I don't know if the one he's suggesting is the way that is different from ECU that is not meant for TU5JP4 engine in Peugeot 307, or it's also meant for it's also meant for the TU5JP4 engine that's meant for a different injection system. Because like I said, the injection systems are different, even though they might be the same engine. Some might see NFU, some so the wiring might not be identical, even though it's the same engine. Instead, like phase one, for the 307 with this engine, the engine EC will be different from the phase two with the same engine, and the engine wiring harness will also differ. It's expected to differ. I've never bothered to check the differences, but I expect it to different. So considering the even the BSM, the engine feedback is different. It's not expected to be the same or supposed to be the same. So I wouldn't understand what you mean to suggesting you change with another type of ECU, whether it's the same engine for the same engine or different engine or same engine but with different wiring system. I don't know. So here's what I'll tell you. I don't know the condition of the wiring harness, engine wiring harness on the car, the condition of the current engine ECU, and also if the wiring harness on that engine was the one the car came with or was produced from brand new. If that engine was also supposed to have TU5JP4 from brand new, if your engine ECU there was the one that is meant to be for that car or that was produced from brand new, if that car was originally produced with TU5, probably was converted. So if it was converted, it means the wiring harness have been replaced, engine ECU have been replaced with something. So I don't know. But if, let's assume it came from new with TU5JP4 engine, and the ECU there is exactly the one that is meant to be there from brand new, and the wiring harness is also what is supposed to be there that matches your current ECU that the car came with from brand new, and the wiring harness is intact, there's no abuse on it, or even if it was abused, it has been corrected. And let's also assume that truly your engine ECU is bad, is faulty. Then, why on earth will you go and start tampering and doing another sort of conversion when you have not even come out from the current one? I don't know, let's assume there was a conversion in that car. You still have not come out from the current issue that probably was as a result of conversion that was done earlier, even though it hasn't been confirmed. Simply because somebody is telling you that the ECU of that vehicle with that engine is hard to get. Where did that crap come from? That's a complete crap, as far as I'm concerned. If truly that Peugeot 307, which I want to believe was produced or assembled here in Nigeria by PAN, then For crying out loud, the engine ECU is very much abundantly available in brand new. It's very much available in the open market, not just at Pan Nigeria in Kaduna. It's very much available in the open market, the engine ECU, brand new. So is it not just easier to just go and buy a brand new, program it and put it without touching or converting or altering anything? Rather, because I want to believe he is suggesting or he's looking at, oh, the used one or the second-hand ECU is not easily available. So because of that, you should go and alter the car wiring system or start doing another sort of conversion electrically so that you could use another second-hand ECU. When the new one is available, all you could do is buy it as long as the wiring, everything there is intact. So you now go and do another conversion that probably no other person will understand apart from the person that did it. So eventually, if you take that car out or eventually decide to sell the car out of frustration, whoever that will buy the car will not know that they've messed up the wiring system, that it has a complete different wire to the engine, or to a complete different wire that the car is supposed to have, and the ECU is also completely different. See, I will never preach against conversion or modification of vehicle. But when you don't know what you're doing, then don't even bother. In other words, if the person that is going to do the conversion is going to mess it up, then why even bother to do it in the first place? I have done my own conversion. I don't hide them. I post them online. I've done engine conversion, transmission conversion, different wiring system change completely. I did it on my own vehicle, knowing that, and I'm taking my time to do it properly so that it's not like I'm abusing the system. And I'm not doing it after I will sell, because I know I'm doing it, so I know how to do the diagnosis if there's any need that could come up, knowing that I did it properly and it will diagnose properly, as in we will run it as if the electrical system or the engine or the ECU in the vehicle will even diagnose this as if that was what the car was producing from brand new. Then once you start doing all this, can the person do it right? So which option is make more sense to you or safer? To spend the additional or extra money to go and buy a brand new one, ECU, without tampering the vehicle wiring system, or you go and buy another different type of ECU which you don't even know if you can be able to run your engine well. Then you buy a different wire, which there may be some cut and join for it to work, or it could be plug and play. So please, the ECU is available. I know that one for sure. As far as that vehicle with that engine is concerned, Peugeot 307 with TU5JP4 phase 2. I'm very sure this phase 2. The engine ECU is brand new one is available. You can go to Park Kaduna if you're in Nigeria or have a contact there, get it there. Here in Abuja, in the open market, is available new one as well. So anybody telling you it's not available, I don't know what to say. Unless you are looking at the cost, you don't want to go and buy a new one. So rather go and alter the vehicle because second-hand is cheaper. Then we are back to square one. Maybe it will work today after the conversion. But once there's a small issue, it means probably nobody may be able to diagnose it because the system has changed. You may plug a spanner, you may not even be able to detect anything. Because they probably, for the other ECU to work, there has to be some bypass to be done. And then, so I don't know, honestly. So I just wanted to do this video to point it out to you. Please, the ECU is available. Don't listen to that mass person unless there was some conversions already done. So even the ECU there is not meant for that engine. It's just, I don't know. In that case, maybe the guy may be right. Whoever that told you that may be right. Because it's no longer about buying brand new ECU if it's not meant for that wiring system. Whatever killed or happen to this one. If it's right that the ECU is bad, could also happen to the new one if you buy it. So I just want to put it out there so that you know. And any other person who has a Peugeot 307 Phase 2, at least the one produced here in Nigeria, which I believe should be able to work with even the foreign produced ones. You should be able to work. I don't know, I've never bothered to check. But as long as it's that same engine, it should be able to work. Because I don't see much difference on the wiring system. That I know the injection system, the number differ. Like I say, NFA, NFU, and all that crap. They kind of differ, so there might be some differences. It's possible, but I don't think there should be that much difference on the electrical or the engine wiring harness. So the new ECU is available for TU5JP4 with the 307 Phase 2. Even Phase 1 might also be available for the ECU, but I don't know. I've never asked. I've only asked for Phase 2. And I know people who have bought them in the open market, not even from pound, which I also know is available there. All right, that's all.